aboyinda máa bí tìbìtìrì àgbẹ̀dẹ̀ máa tọ́wọ́ làkóso láti sá lórí òpó ẹ̀mí yá fún bàbá ìtàrúkú bá wo ìtàrúkú ìtàrúkú bá wo ìtàrúkú ìtàrúkú tata bí a kò gbà ìgbà sáwọn lọ sílẹ̀ ẹ̀rọ ìdáyé wọ́n ní kó rúlá kúrúkà tó wà nígbà tí ẹ̀ ṣe ìgbà rúlá kúrúkà rí àwọn olófin sẹ́nu ó ṣe ìgbà mọ̀ rúlá ìgbà mọ̀ rúlá o wáyé ènìyàn nígbà o ìgbà yín tó ní kò ní kúrò àjọ máa jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ bàbá o rí aláṣẹ ọ̀rẹ́ wóórí aláṣẹ ọ̀rẹ́ wóórí aláṣẹ ọ̀rẹ́ olóko ní ẹbí apá wa ń tẹ́ mọ́fọ́ olóko ń tẹ́ mọ́mọ́mọ́ wọ́n mẹ́kún wọ́n mẹ́ja wọ́n lọ́ọ́ lè fi múlẹ̀ níbi igi oyo wọ́n ká àṣọ wọ́n ká gèdè wọ́n ká bàṣálà wọ́n àmọ́ pé ìlú àjàlẹ́ ti wọ́n mọ̀ ẹ̀lẹ́kùn rẹ̀ igi gàgì lẹ́bọ̀ lóògùn wọ́n lè fi ọ̀fẹ́ gbogbo àwọn ọ̀tá ilé wọn akúṣájú yọ ọ̀tá lọ́balọ́ba ọ̀tá àríjò bàbá ọ̀tá àkọ́kọ́ ọmọ aṣáájú ikú wóórí aláṣẹ ọ̀rẹ́ wóórí aláṣẹ ọ̀rẹ́ wóórí aláṣẹ ọ̀rẹ́ sọ́sọ́ ọmọ obìnrin kì í fún lọ́wọ́ kó dá lọ́wọ́ lu gẹ̀gẹ̀ sí àyè obìnrin wọn yẹlẹ̀ yìí sùn awọ ẹtú àwọn ìkòtẹ́ni méjì yìí dòkó awọ ilé ìlú àjà nígbà pẹ̀lú àjà wọn nílé gbogbo òní wọlé ilé kúlú wọn máa wọlé yọ láti ọmọ yẹn kàṣà máa bẹ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀ ó lè aláwọ̀ fún wa aláwọ̀ dúdú gbogbo bí ẹ bá ti ń dé láyé àyà máa fẹ́ yó àyà máa fẹ́ yó inú yàtọ̀ ọmọ yà balẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ adáyà tàbí àlàlà máa padà délé o àwọn aláṣẹkù wa bá yín ṣe o òótọ́ lẹ̀ lẹ́jí amòdì kùtù ọba lẹ́jọ̀ ọ̀dáná owó òrùkè ó dóhùn bàtà àdúgbò mi ọ̀tẹ̀ ìdè wọn bá yín ṣe o wọn bá yín ṣe o òsàlájẹ kù àgbà wọn bá yín ṣe o ọlọ́fọ̀lẹ́ náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ dìbò wọn bá yín ṣe o wọn bá yín ṣe o ẹ máa mọ̀ ṣe o wàhálà yìí ìdààmú yìí kò ní dáná sọ́dọ̀ ṣe o ilé ìdààmú ọ̀ma tẹ̀síwájú òwúrọ̀ ni ọ̀dẹ kú tó lọ kàtàkàtà lóde olóde ẹ̀bùrọ̀ tí mo rí ní kúrò alàgbẹ̀fọ̀ alàmẹ̀rẹ̀ o ọ̀dẹ tó ti dà sí ẹ̀ máa padà bí o gbogbo àwọn àtàyè pátákó wàhálà yà wọn lẹ̀ wọ́n rí aláṣẹ ọ̀sẹ̀.
Now we getting closer. Now we have the media director come on.
Now we have the media band to introduce the accentuate award.
Your Imperial Majesty, Your Majesties, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. As Africans, we must do things very culturally, and that's why we are doing this. Before His Royal Majesty, Oba Alaimori, will do justice to the proper introduction of His Imperial Majesty. I've been asked to introduce the members of the entourage, especially the traditional rulers that have accompanied His Imperial Majesty here tonight. I begin from His Royal Majesty. The King that is majestically sitting next on the right hand side of His Imperial Majesty, Oba Joseph Adewoli, the Ajiru of Ijeru Ekiti. Will you say Kabi sitting, please? The next person is His Royal Majesty, Oba Adidapo Aderemi, who happens to be the Secretary of the Yoruba Council of Traditional Rulers in Nigeria, the Allied Warrior of Ijeru, and my father standing beside me. His Royal Majesty, Oba Samuel Adeji, the Ogoga of Ikere is also here. So Kabi sitting. I also have the Obaluru of Ife, or Ramfe, Abiodun Molato. The Osogun of Ife, his spiritual eminence, Oladapo Olafinani. I crossed to this side of the hall to introduce His Royal Majesty Oba Isa Oladipekun, the Zaki of Arigidi Akoko in Oyo State. His Royal Majesty Oba Adiriran Akanmu, the Olofun Adimula of Adolo. His Royal Majesty Oba Adetunji Osho, the Alayeode of Oderemo in Oyo State, Nigeria. His Royal Majesty Oba Joseph Ogbonola Onu, the Onigba Yoruba Kingdom. And of course, I also have Chief Ifagbenu Sola Akonda, the Asiwaju Awo Agbaye. Also, on the entourage of His Imperial Majesty, I have Kabisi's blood sister, Princess Folashade Fadairo Ogunwusi. Because of time, permit me to stop here, but you must know that there are other very quality personalities on the entourage of His Imperial Majesty who are also seated here tonight. Thank you and God bless you.
Now, we get to the end of the introduction now. His Imperial Majesty's Senate Chairman, we thank God Almighty for his journey mercy getting over here. Again, I go into my language. Mọ̀lẹ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá gbogbo àgbáyé ọ̀kànlénírínwó bàbá ẹ̀kú wájú ẹ̀kú wájẹ̀pẹ́ òkè lẹ́yìn gbogbo àgbáyé òkè lẹ́yìn Yorùbá kábíyèsí bàbá alẹ́sùmọ́gbọ̀n onírìṣà babadéọlá aláṣọ funfun inú funfun ilé kan parakín ẹ̀pẹ̀ láyé bàbá àti gbogbo Áfíríkà sọ bí igbá kábíyèsí bàbá ìtàkà bàbá ọ̀tá ọ̀bátá bẹ̀rẹ̀ bàbá rẹ̀ ọ̀bá rẹ̀ ìrí bàbá rẹ̀ dí ọ̀bá dí kábíyèsí ó bàbá. We thank God Almighty. We have to say that that's the culture. We have over 500 Odua extraction all over the world. As a matter of fact, that's very conservative. But here we see now you have the spiritual end of the Yoruba race, of the black race. So if you're black, or you have some gene of black in you, DNA test, can you all get up and say, Kabiyesi for our spiritual father? And one more time. And one more time. Kabiyesi. You can now sit down. We are making this speech today. I'm sure you have gone through the coming to America. Now, the dream is no more dream, it's now reality. Today, the 19th day of November 2017. Olórí gbogbo aládé, ẹ máa pẹ́ láyé. Oòduà ti wọ̀lú Amẹ́ríkà. Òkè lẹ́wà ẹ̀ lè jábọ́ bàbá. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ta náà ni ó mọ̀ dún. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń tì ní ó mọ̀ sún. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gbà ní ó mọ̀ wọlé. Ẹ ní láti ṣe lọ́yún láyé yín bàbá. Last year, as history, again, talking about this, our Imperial Majesty, there was an inauguration of the Council of African Traditional and American Indigenous Leaders in New York at the African Union headquarters of the United Nations. Last year, we are coming together because he is the person preaching peace, understanding, and development of the black race. Because we need to cooperate to operate. And this is a visionary leader who's been championing this cause in less than 2 years of his ascension to the throne of the oldest monarch. I said the oldest monarchic system in the whole world. I won't say much, but again, I thank the organizers of this program. Like we say in architecture, forms follows function. Everything is falling in place, and we never thank you enough. Now His Imperial Majesty will be walking out, and we're looking forward to his coming with the other kings, flanking him on both sides. Kábíyèsí bàbá.
Maggie, didn't you want a picture? No?
Please, you can have your seat. Thank you very much for the honor. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to take much of your time again. The protocol took a bit of your time. So sorry about that. But it's indeed a great honor to be here. It's indeed a great joy for me. All the way from Kingdom of Ife, the oldest monarchic system in the world, where it all began.
Yes.
The history and the story of the world has actually been affirmed from recent scientific discoveries. The ground zero of the world,
Yes.
at the heart of tropical Africa, where entire humanity started from. The history of the Yoruba race has actually been traced back to over 100,000 years till date. That's the truth. It's no longer a myth, it's a reality that the entire mankind is one big happy family. The entire population of California today is 45 million. Just 60,000 years ago, we have less than 100,000 people in the world. You can imagine the population of 100,000 people concentrated right inside a particular zone in the world, which is tropical Africa. Irrespective of our color, irrespective of our complexion, it is one humanity.
Yes.
Like I mentioned to you, 60,000 years ago, less than 100,000 people. These are facts that has actually been established. And out of Africa started about 60,000, 70,000 years ago. The entire humanity started moving out of the mother continent. And today, the entire world is now populated up to 7-8 billion. That's the work of our Creator, in whom we should continue to give honor, in whom we should continue to give glory, in whom we should continue to give all adoration to. He is indeed the King of Kings. He is the Creator of heavens and earth, the Rock of Ages, that same God of 100,000 years ago, the same God of 10,000 years ago, that same God of thousands of years ago before Christ. That is the same God that is still existing today. All glory, all honor, all adoration to Him. I am here to bring love, to bring peace, and to bring adoration for us to all come together as one big family. Mankind. How kind are you to the next man seated next to you? We should truly display the meaning of humanity, which is mankind. We are the custodian of the oldest tradition in the world, and that's why you've seen a little bit of that display. We would have taken your time further than this, but please bear with us, because the tradition, the heritage, and culture of the entire humanity is still intact where we all started from. Yeah. And we are coming from that heritage, from that background, to come out and let the world know that it is very important for all of us to unite. It is very important for all of us to come together, to be one big happy family. Like I always tell people, it is very rare for any human being to trace his or our ancestral root to various generations. I am standing in front of you with all humility and sincerity of purpose. I can trace clearly 62 of my forebears. I know my father, my father's father, in over 62 generations. And it is very difficult for you to see that kind of tree, that kind of family tree in the world. Amen. If everybody has a place, a stand-up place in the world is going to be a very peaceful place. The greatest joy for anybody in this world is joy of origination. Amen. When you remember the way you grew up in this world, and when you are reflecting back every day of your life, you will always be very grateful to God. You will be very happy, and you will be thanking your Creator that you've gone through thick and thin in this world. The greatest joy that we want to share to the world is what we have brought to you today. For all of us to remember that we all must come together. We all must live in one accord. And I have this message for my brothers that are of African descent in this part of the world. Right now, that we are all the same. It is one big family. You are no slaves, but you were enslaved. Yeah. You belong to the root of princes and princesses, kings and queens. That is your root. That is your lineage. That is your heritage. Amen. Kingship system started from the black race. Civilization started from the black race. Everything the world is enjoying today started from the black race. we all need to come together and make sure we tell our story. For all of us to have a pride of place on this world. The truth be told, somebody must pay that price. Somebody must be responsible, and somebody must actually get the job done for the entire world to be in peace and harmony. Let us forget the past. Let us put the past behind us, and let us all come together. On this note, I'm bringing love, I'm bringing happiness, I'm bringing joy to you all. Thank you for this honor. Thank you for this award.
Amen.
God bless you. God bless you all. God bless California. God bless the United States of America. God bless Nigeria. God bless the entire Africa. And above all, God bless the entire mankind. Thank you.
Thank you very much, His Imperial Majesty.